I got shot. I shouted when we were going for hospital. I couldn't. I was out of my. I was beyond it. Pastor Jerry, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your labor of love. Thank you for giving up yourself for God. And most importantly, please, my name is Ruth Adesina. I'm here to thank God for the breakthrough in my life after so many years of infertility. 4 years ago, my husband and I decided to start trying to start a family. So we tried naturally and it wasn't working. So we decided to go for IVF. We went for IVF and we paid millions for the procedure. Unfortunately, after the first procedure, I was diagnosed with empty follicle syndrome. I was producing follicles, but they were empty, and that was it. It was devastating, and we went ahead with it, and nothing still happened. Then we decided to try the second one, and then it happened, and then I was pregnant with twins. It was 1 week before my birthday. I lost the pregnancy. I was devastated. I am an NSPPD, so I have a certain level of expectation from God. When that happened to me, it broke me. I was crying. I was like, God, am I a potato? What's happen? If I be potato, am I a tomato? If I be tomato, use me cook stew. I don't want to spoil. I prayed. I was depressed, and then my friends are NSPPD, and so they came and they prayed with me. On my birthday, they came to the house and they said, we're having to be an NSPPD birthday, and we declared that before my next birthday that I will carry my evidence. We prayed and prayed, and we believed God that He would answer us. My husband's birthday is in October, so on his birthday I decided to take a pregnancy test because I was feeling somehow. And when I took that pregnancy test, I saw 2 lines. I was out of my mind excited, Pastor Jerry, out of my mind excited. I went inside and I jumped on my husband and I told him happy birthday, and I showed him the strip. We were all just happy and praising God, because every morning when I join NSPPD, I always meet in bed. So my husband is always there, and at this point he's used to it. He just prays when he can, and he just doesn't disturb me. So I kept shouting, and he kept shouting, what God cannot do does not exist. On this fateful day, I went to drop a friend of mine, and then when I got to our house, there was this old guy outside. And immediately the man saw me. He just told me that I will never be able to have my own kids, that even if I try, I will die in the theater. I will not make it alive. I rejected it. The doctors told me that because I have multiple fibroids, that pregnancy is high risk. That week I started bleeding. I'm bleeding. Pastor Jerry mentioned that you are bleeding.
I don't know who that woman is. You've been believing God for a child. You too keen since yesterday. You have been bleeding since yesterday. You have been bleeding up until now. You are getting ready to go to the hospital. Oh, say the Lord, the enemy will not touch your baby. The enemy will not touch your baby. The enemy will not touch your baby. If you are that woman, put it on the live stream. Rakata. Let it be reversed.
Everything Pastor Jerry was saying, I was just claiming. When I concern me, when I don't concern me, I was just claiming and claiming and praying. We went to the hospital, and the doctor said there's nothing you can do about the bleeding. That it's either the pregnancy will stay or it will not stay. I prayed and I said it will stay. After my first trimester, the bleeding stopped, and I went to do ultrasound, and the babies were still there. They were not just there; they were thriving. Pastor Jerry, they were thriving. In May 7, I was scheduled for the operation. I went in. I heard baby 1 male. I heard him cry. I heard baby 2 female. I heard her cry, and then baby 3 female, and I heard her cry. After I heard her cry, they gave me them to hold them, to look at them, and then immediately I looked at them, I started feeling tired. I started feeling this tiredness within me, and then I felt like I was falling asleep, and I started hearing like noise inside the theater. They were going around, and I heard I was actually bleeding. Pastor Jerry, I bled 1.5 liters on that table. I didn't know where I was. I wasn't seeing anymore, but I was hearing voices. And then I just stretched my hand. I didn't know what was going on, and I just kept praying, oh earth, reject my body. Oh earth, reject my body. I will not bury, and I will not be buried. I will raise my children. I will not bury. So after that, I woke up in the ICU, and when I woke up, Pastor Jerry, my babies were there. They were there waiting for me. Pastor Jerry, my babies were doing so well that they never spent a day in the incubator. Not 1 day did they stay in the incubator. Their lungs had fully developed. They were breathing fine. Pastor Jerry, they were born at 2.3 kg each. For triplets, that is a very good weight. And for my size, the doctors didn't look like I was carrying that much inside me. I just want to bless God. I just want to bless